My brothers and sisters, now the works of the flesh is manifest, which are these: adultery, conjugal infidelity. An adulterer was a man who had illicit intercourse with a married or betrothed woman, and such a woman was an adulteress. Intercourse between a married man or an unmarried woman was fornication. Adultery was regarded as a great social wrong, as well as a great sin. Fornication, the incontinence or lewdness of unmarried persons, male or female. Also, the criminal conversation of a married man with an unmarried woman. Uncleanness, foulness, dirtiness, filthiness, moral impurity, defilement by sin, sinfulness, lasciviousness, looseness, irregular indulgence of animal desires, wantonness, lustfulness, tendency to excite lust and promote irregular indulgences. Idolatry, worship or divine honor paid to any created object. The forms of idolatry are fetishism, or the worship of trees, rivers, hills, stones, etc. Nature worship, the worship of the sun, moon, and stars as the supposed powers of nature. Hero worship, the worship of deceased ancestors or of heroes. Witchcraft, the practices of witches, sorcery, enchantments, intercourse with the devil, power more than natural. Hatred, great dislike or aversion. Hate, enmity. Hatred is an aversion to evil and may spring from utter disapprobation, as the hatred of vice or meanness, or it may spring from offenses or injuries done by fellow men, or from envy or jealousy, in which case it is usually accompanied with malevolence or malignity. Extreme hatred is abhorrence or detestation. Variance, in law, an alteration of something formerly laid in a writ, or a difference between a declaration and a writ, or the deed on which it is grounded. Any alteration or change of condition, difference that produces dispute or controversy, disagreement, dissension, discord. A mere variance may become a war. Without a spirit of condescension, there will be an everlasting variance. Emulations, the act of attempting to equal or excel in qualities or actions. Rivalry, desire of superiority, attended with effort to attain to it, generally in a good sense, or an attempt to equal or excel others in that which is praiseworthy, without the desire of depressing others. Contest, contention, strife, competition, rivalry accompanied with a desire of depressing another. Wrath, violent anger, vehement exasperation, indignation. Strife, exertion or contention for superiority, contest of emulation, either by intellectual or physical efforts. Strife may be carried on between students or between mechanics. Contention in anger or enmity, contest, struggle for victory, quarrel or war. Seditions, the sense of this word is the contrary of that which is naturally deducible from sedo or sedio, denoting a rising or raging, rather than an appeasing. But to setis, really to throw down, to drive, and sedition may be a setting or rushing together. A factious commotion of the people, a tumultuous assembly of men rising in opposition to law or to the administration of justice, and in disturbance of the public peace. Heresies, from a Greek word signifying 1, a choice, 2, the opinion chosen, And 3, the sect holding the opinion. Shaul ranks heresies with crimes and seditions. This word also denotes divisions or schisms in the assembly. In Titus 3:10, a heretical person is one who follows his own self-willed questions and who is to be avoided. Heresies thus came to signify self-chosen doctrines not emanating from Yahuwah. Envyings, feeling uneasiness at the superior condition and happiness of another. Mortification experienced at the supposed prosperity and happiness of another. Murders, the act of unlawfully unaliving a human being with premeditated malice by a person of sound mind. To constitute murder in law, the person unaliving another must be of sound mind or in possession of his reason, and the act must be done with malice prepense, afterthought, or premeditated. But malice may be implied as well as expressed. Drunkenness, intoxication, inebriation, a state in which a person is overwhelmed or overpowered with spirituous liquors, so that his reason is disordered and he reels or staggers in walking. Drunkenness renders some persons stupid, others gay, others sullen, others furious, habitually ebriety or intoxication. Revelings, having a great time or delighting in something. If you go out to celebrate your graduation and you are drinking, partying, and having a great time, this is an example of when you are reveling. Excessive and boisterous intemperance and lustful indulgence, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Elohim. Wake up, your salvation is at stake. And I hope this is not how you are enjoying the abundance of the earth. Shabbat Shalom.